Welcome to Youth Group, the Spice of Life podcast, brought to you by
G Fuel.
Rockstars.
and Rockstar G Fuel. Heyo, welcome back to our podcast. It's season 2, everyone. How's season 2 treating you all?
Good. We're hoping to gain the Rockstar and G Fuel endorsement.
The G Rockstar Fuel. Fuel Rock.
Event Squid.
Eventsquid.com. Do they
Thinks
have one?
like you, works like 8 of you.
Oh.
Get it?
Nice.
Because octopus have 8 limbs,
There
It's
you
a
go.
squid.
but it's a squid, so that doesn't actually make sense, does it?
Or
How
4.
many does Squidward have? Wait, isn't he technically an octopus?
Well, he's technically a cartoon, but... Sorry, was that a Sam thing? Limb
Have you ever seen a vampire squid?
count.
Ooh, they're freaky.
They're under the cephalopod category,
Uh-huh.
and it mentions...
Because I knew that off the top of my
So
head.
I think they have... Well, squid and cuttlefish have 8 arms and 2 tentacles.
So they
it's like
have 6 arms.
So it's like no, technically they have 10 things. Event squid.
They have 8 they have 8 wiggly things, and then they have 2 like arms that are gonna come grab you.
Event Squid, you got your slogan all mixed up.
You're fired.
And we figured it out for you.
It should be what? Event Octopus?
We cracked the case.
Event Octopus, that doesn't have the same ring to it, though. I
Event-
bet they literally had this conversation in their board meeting.
Let's just go with it.
Like, yeah, just whatever, man. No
It's
one is gonna take the 15 minutes of their life to look at our logo, look at our slogan, think, that doesn't seem to line up, does it? Google it, figure out it's a cephalopod, and have this
Cephalopod.
conversation. So we have a top 10 list, don't we?
We have a few,
We have a few top.
because we really love top 10 lists.
We have 30 things that are on 3 different top 10 lists.
Meaning they're top 10s.
But in threes.
So the first list I have is top 10 best movies of all time.
Oh, goodness.
So in the number 10 spot, well, let me see what... Yeah, I'll start there. Oh, actually, in the number 11 spot, I'll just start there. Number 11 spot is Avengers Infinity War.
Okay.
Spot number 10 is The Lion King.
Yes!
I will say the only Disney classic movie on this list.
Was Lion King?
Was
So does
Lion
that
King.
make Lion King the best Disney movie?
The other list, too.
By definition, wouldn't that mean?
A equals B. So B equals
Well,
C.
because we went through Disney's top 10 list, and I'm pretty sure Lion King was number 1 on it.
Yeah, I think so. That sounds
So
familiar.
Lion King, if you haven't watched it. If you're like Sam or Maddie, you don't need to watch it until it stops being cool.
Oh my goodness.
So
Don't even go there.
just wait till people start hating it, and then
Don't
Yeah.
even go there.
No.
Mr. Watch Avatar right now said
it's
everyone
good,
in my
'cause it's
life.
good.
If
Look.
more than 5 people are recommending you to watch it, don't watch it.
Yep. That's how it works.
4 is like...
Be different. You're unique, just
Yeah.
like everyone else.
You are.
Yeah.
Yeah.
If you've got him and like 30 of your closest friends, they're like, you all need to watch Avatar. It's so good. And I was like,
Exactly like that.
I don't want to watch a show that everyone tells me I need to watch.
Yeah, I
I'll
don't want
wait.
either.
I'll wait till you don't like it anymore. That's my time.
Mm-hmm,
If I haven't heard about it for 3 years, I literally like I have an internal memory where I'm like,
It's
I
been
should
3
watch.
years.
I should watch Avatar now.
Yeah.
I haven't heard
So
about
3
it in
years
a
from
while.
now.
Because people keep bringing it up. And if I watch it right now, I'm going to like talk about it with someone. And then they're going to be like, well, actually, I know the entire series. And I've looked up every encyclopedia. So you're wrong.
What? Who?
Now I don't
who
want to
does
watch
that?
it.
My favorite character is this person for these reasons, but you haven't seen that yet, so just wait. It gets so
Whoops.
much better.
To be fair, that's how
spoiled
you
it.
are with.
That is true, but that's not the point I'm making here.
So moving on to spot number 9, we have Star Wars Episode 4: A New Hope.
Yes. Is that the only Star Wars on there?
I'm not gonna say,
Oh, okay. So there's more.
which that may have given away. So spot number 8 is Lord of the Rings: The Return of the King.
Yeah.
Which I
Nice.
remember when that first came out. Yeah, that was awesome.
That was a pretty epic movie. That's one of those movies that I haven't seen in like probably 10 years now, and if I watch it again, I'll be like, It's so good.
Well, I remember getting it
Yeah.
when it released on VHS, and it was one of the movies where it came out in like 2 or 3 VHS tapes.
Yeah.
So you had to go through one VHS tape
Oh, yeah.
and hope and pray that the person who watched it before you fully
Rewind.
rewound the second one,
That was
so
a
you don't
thing.
have to, wait, 10 minutes for it to rewind. Yeah. So spot number 7 is Back to the Future.
Hello? Anybody home?
Oh yes,
Eh.
I like that it's on there.
You know what?
I love that
alright.
movie.
All right.
Yeah.
I'll allow it. That's an okay
Oh
movie.
my gosh.
Sorry, excuse me.
And then one of the basic comments on it is just very iconic movie, very cool and fun, and good special effects. But they spelled effects wrong. They spelled it with an A.
Effects.
Oh.
I've seen a lot of 80s movies, but they spelled scene SCENE, like movie scene.
That's just a pun.
I've seen a lot of 80s movies, and this has some of the best special effects for its time.
Well,
Meaning it affected me in a positive way.
The next movie I have on here is Pulp Fiction, which I've never seen, nor would I recommend. I don't know. It's just, yeah.
Oops.
Don't watch it. And spot number 5 is Star Wars Episode 5, The Empire Strikes Back.
yeah. That is probably a Star Wars movie.
Yeah, that is a good one. I do quite enjoy that.
It's not my
movie.
favorite, but it's a very good one.
I did enjoy that movie.
I'd have to agree with that statement, Maddie.
Yeah.
The next movie is The Shawshank Redemption, which I also haven't seen.
Okay. Wait, that's on the. I don't think that movie's that good.
It's probably my favorite movie.
Really?
That is a good movie.
It's good, but
It's a
I
good
didn't think it was
movie.
that good.
Yeah, I've never seen it.
It's a
It
little
is.
slow.
It's slow, but you know what? Ooh, you get to. I mean, it's not appropriate for young people, but
So we're not recommending it.
not recommended. But it's so good. But I don't recommend it. But don't watch it. You should. Anyway, good movie.
You should not watch it.
The ending gets me every time.
Spot number 3 on this list is The Dark Knight.
What? When was this list made?
There's good qualities in that movie. Is it top 10 of all time? No! Why is someone calling you Maddie?
Probably not. Like Christian Bale. Batman.
Everyone, it's Maddie's sister.
Hello? Wait, hold on 1 second. 1 second. What is the best Star Wars movie?
The Revenge of the Sith.
Yes,
Yes,
thank
there you
you.
go.
Whoa! I'm in the middle of filming a video.
Yeah, you know, like
Nope.
her laptop decided to stop working. Illegible.
Hello?
Okay, I'll talk to you later.
Yeah,
I'm
hello?
kind of a little busy, but
Hello?
okay, cool.
Yeah?
Bye.
Yeah?
Okay.
Interesting.
Yeah.
Sorry about that.
Bye.
All right.
You keep photosynthesizing you. There's a hair in this. Look at that hair. We just put it on your table.
Spot number 2 is The Godfather, which I have also never
I've never
seen.
seen that.
Godfather. I own all 3 of them
Apparently it's
on CD.
really highly rated, but
CD.
DVD.
I guess I would not recommend it.
I own all 3.
But spot number 1, spot number 1 for the best movie of all time is taken by Forrest Gump.
I'll allow it.
I was a big fan. I don't know if that's my favorite movie of all time.
Forrest Gump.
Probably, definitely not. But I like the movie.
I would say it's probably in top at least 25 movies of all time. Number 1, it's a good movie.
So
Operator.
So what would be your favorite movie of all time?
That is such a hard question.
Yeah.
So just right off the bat, what's the first, like, at least in your, life right now? I would say, at least on the top of my head, favorite movie of all time is Big Hero 6 for me.
That's a good one.
I loved Big Hero 6. How they took us through the city of San Francisco.
Oh, I thought you were going to quote it more.
No.
You go first, Maddie. I can't think of one.
Okay.
At that point, you need to zoom in on that face you made, Maddie.
I really like. Okay, this is not of all time because that's way too hard. But I really like Me, Earl, and the Dying Girl. It's a good
I've never
movie.
seen that.
It's very good.
For some reason, I just thought 4 great movies that I love. Big Hero 6, Interstellar, Hercules, Black Panther.
Hercules is good.
And do you like how
Black Panther,
3 out
yeah.
of 4 of those are Disney?
Interstellar is a good movie.
Interstellar, I remember watching that in theaters when it first came out. That blew my mind.
Yeah.
Just the whole experience. Oh, and Gravity. That was really good too. That, like, being an asthmatic, that made me panic. Especially in the scenes where they would cut all the noise when she's in space and just like, I would just sitting there just,
Scary.
hey dude, get my inhaler. August Rush.
Oh yeah, that's pretty good. Except I don't
like
like the kid, the actor, the guy in Charlie. Isn't
Oh,
the
I
guy
like
Charlie
him.
the Chocolate Factory? I don't know.
Man, I have like a lot of movies. I've been digging like some 80s classic movies lately.
So just name at least one.
Very, very dramatic movies is kind of what floats my goat. But I don't know. The Shining. That feels wrong to say. But I like that movie. That's a good movie. It's a terrifying movie. That's why it's good. And you shouldn't watch it. But I'm allowed to because I'm an adult and I grew up and I got a job and put on my big boy pants.
Wait, I want to change my answer.
The Hannah Montana movie.
Oh no, X-Men First Class. That movie.
That's a good one.
Is so good. Oh, I love that movie.
My dad just recently watched through all of the Twilight movies.
Oh no.
And then
Good job, Henry.
he really likes the Twilight movies.
Why?
And he was just like, Nathaniel. And I was just like, what's up? And he was just like, I think I'm Team Edward.
Oh no. He's busting out the team.
But then at the end, I guess after watching the last movie, he's just like, Nathaniel, honestly now, I don't think I could pick between the two.
Oh my god.
Twilight Eclipse, I don't know which movie that was. My friends talked me into going to the midnight matinee with them. That was the first and only movie I've ever fallen asleep through in the theater. To be fair, I was really tired, but also apparently the movie just wasn't thrilling enough for me
You
to...
got tired because it was Twilight.
No.
Do you get it?
Whose phone's going?
So the next list we have is the top 10 comic book villains
Do you get it?
of all time.
You get it. Comic book villains. You're getting texted now?
No, the state of play. Oh, okay, no spoilers. No spoilers. I was starting to get notifications on games that are being...
I'm gonna start texting people and get them
Oh,
to
now they know when
respond.
we're filming. Any video game nerds are going to know when we're filming
I'm
this.
gonna
Darn
make
it.
people respond
now they
to me.
know.
They know our secret.
They know what time
This
we
isn't
film.
live.
Who should I call? I'm just kidding.
You
I
can
won't.
you can call the number 10 spot on this
Ooh,
comic book villain
transition.
list, and his name is Kingpin.
Okay, yeah.
Oh, the guy from
Spider-Man.
Spider-Man? Yeah. Okay.
He's actually
A big old
just a
dude.
big Marvel villain,
He's a big
literally
boy.
and figuratively, because he's Spider-Man,
And Daredevil.
yeah, and Daredevil, but I'm also pretty sure he's a couple other people's, but I don't know. Spot number 9 is Galactus.
Don't know who that is.
He's from Spider-Verse. He basically eats planets.
Planets?
Yeah,
Isn't that the big guy with like the purple helmet?
he just like
Exactly like that.
eats Pluto, because that's not a planet. So technically he eats moons. Poor Pluto.
Spot number 8 is Thanos or Thanos. I'm pretty sure I've heard him pronounce it Thanos before.
Thanos.
I saw a picture recently where someone took a piece of flan and called it Flanos and put his face on it. Flanos.
Oh.
That's popping on the screen right now.
Yeah.
No, it's not.
Maddie's gonna Google it and place it right here.
And here.
So what's the number 7 spot?
Number 7 spot is Doomsday, which I feel like I know this character. It's a Superman villain.
Wasn't there a Doomsday movie a few years ago or something?
So it could have
I don't
been,
know.
yeah.
I don't keep
No,
up
I
with
think
these
you're right.
There was
I don't know.
2012.
When has DC ever made a good movie?
The Joker.
Which is a hilarious thing.
The Joker. Have you seen The Joker?
Yes. I will not recommend it though. Not recommended.
Not recommended.
Don't
watch
watch
it.
it.
Don't watch it.
Especially skip a lot of parts.
I'm just saying I don't recommend it.
Oh, that's such a good movie
What?
Don't watch it.
Oh.
Spot number 6 is Doctor Doom.
Dude.
Yeah, I want to say he's the main Fantastic Four villain.
Have they ever done him?
Fantastic Four? Man, that's a
He
throwback.
is, yeah, but has he ever like made a big screen appearance that wasn't a crappy movie?
No, well, so obviously there was they made 2 Fantastic Four movies before they remade it, right? Because there was the regular one, the Silver Surfer, but I feel like, I don't know, when I was a kid, those movies were great, but now it's kind of just like, I don't think they're bad. I just think they're just one of the films that are just like, I mean, if somebody wants to watch it, yeah, but
I don't think they're bad,
put it
but
on.
I don't think that they're good at all.
Yeah.
So therefore, they're probably bad.
like Black Panther, I will always say, guys, let's watch Black Panther. But Fantastic Four, I'll say, you know, hey, is there something else? But if you guys really want to watch it, I'll watch it because, you know, why not? Spot number 5 is Green Goblin.
Oh my gosh, yes.
Classic. Can't go wrong.
Especially the Tobey Maguire Spider.
Yes. I see you, Spider-Man. So good.
Spot number 4 is Venom.
Yeah. Those last 4 are going to be...
Okay.
These
Pretty
are all
good.
going to be Spider-Man villains. He has all the coolest villains, as far as I'm concerned. You could literally do a top 10 of his.
Including himself.
Actually, yeah, not wrong. Because then what? Next will be Carnage.
Next spot is Magneto.
Yes!
Okay, that's fair.
I love Magneto.
But technically a Spider-Man villain. There's crossovers.
Well,
Okay,
he's
okay.
Marvel. But he's not really a villain. He's just like
Misunderstood.
no, he just wants the world to be a certain way, and
He wants
Professor
the world to
X.
accept mutants, but
Yes.
he'll do it to the point of
where he
hurting.
overpowers them.
Genocide.
He wants to overpower them because he thinks that he's scared of what they're gonna do to them, and then Professor X is like,
I'm scared of what they're gonna do to us, but we can't overpower them. So it's like they kind
It's basically
Magneto.
Twilight.
So yes, Magneto. Spot number 2 is Joker.
yes,
That's fair.
I love Joker.
Spot number 1, I wouldn't put this person in number 1 by any means. It's Lex Luthor.
Yeah,
he's the main
Okay.
Superman villain, but
I literally had to recall who Lex Luthor was. I
yeah,
was so
I've never been a huge fan of Superman.
If you watch Smallville, he's in Smallville a lot. But yeah, it's like there's not been a really good Superman movie in a while.
I don't know why, because like Superman, like he should be the coolest because he's like got all the powers and he can do all the stuff, but like he's so powerful that he's boring to me.
Yeah. It's like, okay, you can do everything. Cool.
It's like you can do everything, but I'm Batman. Like Batman is so much cooler as a result.
yeah.
Which, like, fights and, like, the comic stuff where Batman and Superman are fighting and Batman uses his genius to overpower Superman, those parts are really cool. Especially, you know, obviously he makes, like, the suit with kryptonite and all that and just all this crazy stuff. It's just like, this is cool, but when Superman is just on his own, it's just...
Well, you understand the equation there. Batman plus anything, cool. Other things without Batman, well, that's subjective at that point. Could go any way.
Batman is basically Iron Man.
But for DC. And a lot darker. Well, actually, no. If you watch some Marvel films and you see all the underlying psychological and mental health premises underneath the situation, Iron Man is actually also a very depressing character.
And Iron Man also came from a cave, which bats come out of. So he's basically a bat.
He's
And
an Iron Bat.
I bet Jarvis is like
Jeeves or whatever.
I bet it's like some language.
I mean, they picked
for
a British dude for
Batman's
it.
butler. What's Batman's butler's name?
Alfred.
Alfred.
Alfred, Jeeves,
Yeah.
same
oh,
thing.
what? They both have butlers, kind of. They're the same person.
They both have super suits.
Do they
Where is my super suit? I am the greatest good you're ever gonna get.
I feel like we said
I
this
feel
on
like
the last
I
episode.
feel like spot number 1 for villain should have been Syndrome.
Syndrome. That's okay.
No, this list was specifically comic book villains.
I think it could have been Syndrome or
Incrediboy.
Incrediboy could have been on there. They're two different people.
My name's not Buddy.
I think they're two different people.
I'll just keep working that out in your head. One more top 10 list that we'll go through very quickly, because this one, I probably should have started with this one, because this is probably the worst one I picked. So, but it's all in hindsight. Or what you could do is you can play this entire podcast in reverse. So I go through the worst one first.
Reverse.
If you can understand it, yeah.
I mean, you guys...
Subverse.
Maddie will put subtitles in this.
Subvert.
But this is top 10 species that only exist because of humans. So this includes animal species, plant species, blah, blah, blah. So they could only exist because humans did what humans do.
Cephalopods.
What is that called again?
Cloning.
Like something
Genetic.
with genetics?
Something. Genetic cloning.
So wheat is in the number 10 spot.
Wheat?
So wheat
Really?
Wheat
How
would
did they
not
make
be
bread?
possible without humans.
How did they make bread in the olden days?
Let's see. So wheat is a staple crop that sustains humanity worldwide. It only exists through careful and selective cultivation, which turned a wild grass into the basis for a nearly every baked good ever made product.
Okay.
Wow.
Something like that. Yeah.
Enter Owen Wilson.
Wow. Number 9 is crab louse.
What is that?
Louse.
One of the most annoying parasites on the
lousy
planet
with
is the
louse?
louse, more commonly referred to as body lice.
Yeah.
Oh, good
Good
job,
ol'
humans.
lice.
Why did we create that?
You are lousy with louse.
Yeah, so we crab louse are because of us, I guess.
Lovely.
Yeah. So, but we don't talk about our mistakes because they don't exist. Number 8, corn. Corn cannot be possible without people.
Rain
Okay.
makes corn.
There's a bunch of science that they give around why that is, that we'll just not include and just say corn can't be possible without us.
Wow.
So believe us because it's the internet.
Yeah.
Number 7, goldfish.
The snack
So,
that smiles
gold-
back. Go fish.
Goldfish are the perfect example of selective breeding because
Oh
the
my
fish
gosh.
we now win at carnivals wouldn't exist if not for humans. So pretty much just selective breeding created.
Cool.
Also
Good job,
symbols.
guys.
Potatoes.
What? Potatoes?
Tell Ireland that.
I mean, they're probably the people,
90% of the potato population straight out of Ireland.
As the species was
They're
developed
really
into
proud
the
of
one
that.
we know today, it became one of the most important crops in South America. Yeah, there's a lot of science behind this one too. It's the internet, so just believe me when I say it. The number 5 is the London underground mosquito.
Why did we create that?
We created, or it just can't survive without
Not
us?
every organism is sustained.
I don't know. This is like we mutated together?
So this one says.
Why are you
the-
guys both so popular? Your phones are blowing up right now.
Well, this is because the Sony State of Play. I'm getting notifications on all the games that are being announced.
live right now.
And I'm missing it, but I'm gonna get Taco Bell after this, and then I'm gonna rewatch it. I'm excited.
I hope it gets spoiled. Every little thing.
That was mean. That was mean. We're having controversy.
Okay, so it's right here. It says, where did it say? Oh, the London Underground mosquito or I don't know, only exists thanks to our penchant for digging around in the ground to make it easier to get from one place to another. So apparently we accidentally dug up an extra mosquito species.
Woohoo.
Why'd we do that?
Because we're people and we want to do everything. And number 4 just says lots of greens.
Wow, very
So like
descriptive.
kale, collard greens,
Yeah.
kailan, cauliflower, just a bunch of random stuff exists because essentially GMOs, right? Or selective cross thing. I don't know.
Incredibly
Crossbreeding.
descriptive.
Number 3 says
plants.
cows.
Utterly ridiculous.
No.
I'll just leave it at that.
I'll milk that one all for its
Let me
worth. Does anybody have some beef with that? That was so funny. It's no longer a knee slapper. It's a calf slapper.
So modern cows are believed to have been domesticated by humans from a single herd of aurochs that lived 10,500 years ago. Through genetic analysis, it is theorized that around 80 individuals from that herd of aurochs were domesticated.
That's very cool. Have you
Yes.
heard that fact?
Have you heard of this next fact? That avocados cannot exist without humans.
I've heard that one.
An avocado.
Thanks.
Thanks.
Freesha Vakadu.
Yeah. Freesha Vakadu. She just starts cackling. Enter that.
Get to Del Taco. They got a new thing called free shavakadu.
That Vine. I almost said TikTok right now.
So this, oh man.
We're not Gen Z.
Rest in peace, Vine.
So this says, interestingly, the avocado isn't an example of a species we bred into existence through cross-pollination or anything like that. Instead, we loved eating them so much we ensured they survived following a major extinction event.
Wow.
Good job.
So we
humans.
saved the avocado. Thank you to the people who saved avocados.
Yeah.
But also, no thank you, because now you charge us like $3 for just a little spoonful of guac.
A little sliver.
And I pay
Which I
for
assume
it.
you're the same people. I don't know. I'm mixed. Number one just says dogs,
Dogs.
which
yeah.
obviously humans not we didn't domesticate
Is that
dogs.
a Weimaraner? It is.
Yeah, this is the picture of the dog.
Look at the puppy.
What did you say this is called?
A Weimaraner.
Weimaraner. Weimaraner.
Well, that was fascinating.
I showed my legs so you can't.
Oh, I'm going to do something about your legs one of these days. Something.
That's a weird sentence.
Yeah, it is, but you know what? It's okay. Well,
Well, I preferred that over you saying you hope everything gets spoiled for me.
I could just imagine you turn off all your electronics in the car, and then your radio thing that just turns on. That
First of all, my
blasts.
radio's broken.
Yeah, doesn't it start just like blasting out of nowhere? It just
But
blasts all of the spoilers.
It doesn't blast like
In case
radio.
you didn't know,
It
these games
just
have been released.
Oh.
it when my car does that, it doesn't blast like anything like relevant or actual radio. It blasts. And I was actually taking a student back to their house after a small group, and as soon as I got in the car, I started up. He's obviously never heard it before, but my car all of a sudden, and all I heard was.
got him.
That's great.
Got him.
And I pretended like I did that on purpose.
Yeah.
But then I let him know it scared me too,
Yeah.
and I almost cried.
Yeah.
You almost cried because you were scared of
It just scares me all the time. Like, I'm not used to it because it, just picks and chooses when it does it, and it stresses me out.
Word. Well, this has been the Spice of Life podcast, where we are sponsored by G Rockstar Fuel, sponsored by NOS, sponsored by Squidward lesson experiment thing, 6 legs. Today we learned about cephalopods, how Maddie really feels about Nathaniel, and wishing pain on him by the form of spoilers. And we learned that you shouldn't watch a bunch of movies that Sam watches. These are all good things to take with you. God bless you as you go on your way this week.
That was episode 3. And cut.